Queen City News is your local election headquarters. A North Carolina congressman has plans to come back to the Tar Heel state for good. Representative Dan Bishop announced his run for state attorney general today, but he still has to finish up his third term in Washington.
And our chief political correspondent Emma Withrow spoke with experts today to discuss Bishop's journey back to the state politics level. Emma?
So Congressman Bishop is not new to North Carolina state politics. He's already served in both General Assembly chambers. But if he's elected Attorney General, he'd be able to utilize his skill set as a lawyer rather than a lawmaker. Congressman Dan Bishop took many by surprise when he explained his new ambitions on WBT Radio with Bo Thompson and Beth Troutman.
After careful deliberation by Joe, my wife, and me, over the course of many months, we've decided this is the right thing for me to do, to come back to North Carolina. I practiced law for almost 30 years, and I was a serious lawyer, still am. I miss that as part of my life.
So far, it's just Bishop and Tom Murray in the Republican primary for Attorney General. Murray was a Republican state representative, and now he's currently a prosecutor in North Carolina. Eric Haberlig, a UNC Charlotte political science professor, thinks Bishop has a good shot at the statewide office, particularly in the GOP primary.
Bishop also has a conservative record and, relations with the traditional business conservatives. So I think Bishop can appeal to both of those wings, both the establishment and non-establishment wings of the Republican Party, which make him a strong candidate in a Republican primary.
Bishop would take a salary cut if elected Attorney General. As a congressman, he's making around $174,000 a year, and as Attorney General, he'd make roughly $28,000 less annually. Bishop may also be tired of traveling back and forth to Washington, seeking to spend more time with his family here in North Carolina. Or he could have other political ambitions.
Most of them, I think, are realistic enough to know that they're not going to be president. But governor or U.S. senator would be, kind of the plum positions. So putting yourself at attorney general, which is often the stepping stone to governor, that'd be a good route to take.
So it's going to be interesting to see how all of this turns out. It's not often that we see federal lawmakers transition back into state politics, but it seems like Bishop has his reasons. So we'll just have to wait and see, guys. Back to you.
All right, Emma, thank you.